So recently, I posted a TikTok about how I drain my tins of pineapple out of my bedroom window. I drain the juice from the can out my window. And people had a lot to say. The main comment I got was to drink the juice, which I think is diabolical. What the hell? I know people are going to think that's weird, but I can't, the thought of it just makes me recoil. Is that the right word? It's not a pleasant thought for me. But it got me thinking about how I have a few strange eating habits or food habits that maybe a lot of other people don't have or don't do or just don't eat, full stop. So I hope this doesn't bore your socks off, but I'm going to tell you about my weird food habits and show you a little bit of a show and tell, if you will.
1, 2, 3, release them!
Now I feel as though this is obvious to add, but tinned pineapple. It's been an obsession of mine for the past few years. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you told me that I consumed over 500 tins of pineapple in the past 2 years. That's not shocking news to me. But I don't drink the juice. I will only stick to one brand. I hate when tinned pineapple is neon yellow and is mushy and tastes like crack cocaine. What the hell are you putting in your tinned pineapple? I like my Princes in juice, all natural, sort of crunchy, crispy, perfect, doesn't taste artificially made tinned pineapple. That's what I like. That's what I stick to.
1, 2, 3, release them!
The next strange thing I eat is actually kind of normal. It's just a very 50-50 divide on whether people like it or not, and that is Marmite on toast. Today I had some for my lunch, but I had it on a tiger bread loaf, so it was insane. I love tiger bread.
If you're thinking of a trip to Fair December, where a little joy goes a long way. Furniture, and how you can be winning yourself £700,000 on Friday.
It is time for the holy grail. Breakfast, lunch, tea, snack, Marmite on toast. Looks like somebody else wants to try the Marmite, eh? Now this is even better because it's on tiger bread. My favourite type of bread. Normally this would be on thinly cut. This is pretty thick. Thinly cut 50-50. A 50-50 loaf. 50% white, 50% other stuff. I don't know. This one took a bit of a hit. Got a little bit too much Marmite on it. This one is probably perfect for my liking. And this one again took a little bit of a hit. I had to scrape some off. That's only because I was rushing though, and it will still be delectable. If you're scared of Marmite and you've never tried it, give it a try. There's many forms of it. My mum likes it like Marmite rice cakes. That's a bit too much for me. I love a Twiglet. Twiglets are incredible. Love Marmite on toast. You just gotta try it, okay? It's insane to me that yeast can make that. Wow. Some of you also won't like how lightly I have my toast. How lightly toasted I toast my bread. How light my toast is? I don't know. I don't like burnt toast. I used to love burnt things when I was little. I used to like if we ever made cupcakes or anything and some spilt over to the side and it burned, I used to eat the burnt crispy bits. But I can't do burnt toast. It gives me the ick. I like it to be light and airy and a little bit crispy but a little bit soft. A lot of you aren't gonna like that, but that is how I do it.
1, 2, 3, release them!
Also, whilst we're on the topic of toast, I haven't eaten this in a good year and a half, 2 years. But when I came up with this video idea, I remembered it. And that is a Dairy cheese triangle on toast with pickles. Sliced pickles put on top. Yes, that is a thing I used to eat quite often for my lunch.
1, 2, 3, release them!
Papadoms, but a very specific kind of papadom. I filmed me eating one earlier, so I'll let you go see that. This one is a little burnt and misshapen, but that's fine. You don't have to worry about that. Every papadom is unique. This is a brand that I can't remember the name of, but I'll put it on screen now. The only places I've found these papadoms are at is Tesco and Asda. They're not at Aldi. They could be at other places, but out of them three, they're only in Tesco and Asda, not Aldi. On the packet, I'm pretty sure it says you can either cook it I guess more traditionally on the stove with some oil. Or you can just bam it in microwave, which is what I do. Insane, incredible. I imagine not everybody would like this taste, and most people are gonna look at this or try this and go, that is the most plain thing on planet Earth. Why the hell would you put yourself through that? But there's something addictive about them. The best is when you let them get a little bit stale and they go like almost soggy, but there's no liquid. They just like get bendy and I don't know how to explain it, but they're yummy when they're like that. And they also don't get as many bits all over your surface or your clothes. To avoid burning and misshapen papadoms, make sure there's no liquid or like condensation in your microwave, because it will make them go funny. If I know that my mum has just like made some soup noodles in microwave or something, I'll give it a wipe down. All surfaces, back, left, right, door, top, bottom, or roof and floor, if you're feeling a bit funky. The little plate, there'll be a lot more liquid in there than you're expecting, let me tell you. Sorry.
Release them.
I consume on average about 3 to 4 packs of radish a week for the past few months. And I also eat it weirdly too. Take it away, past Jayden. I've always loved radish. They remind me of my great granddad because he used to grow them in his back garden, along with a lot of other stuff like tomatoes, peppers. No, I don't think he did peppers. Maybe he did once. I don't know. Cucumbers and a couple other bits and bobs. But I used to love his radish. They were like perfectly sweet and just incredible. Now, most supermarket radishes don't taste like that actually. These are from Asda. They were very disappointing. I don't know when radish come in and out of season, but last week we went to Aldi and the radishes there were insane. It's the first time in years I've had a radish that tasted like the ones that my granddad used to grow. Perfectly sweet, perfectly tart, spicy. I don't really know the word. Anyway, I eat them very weirdly, so let me show you. See that bit? I've found a couple insects in the green bit, so I don't trust it. So what do? See that? Pop it right out. Chuck it in bin. That completely missed the bin. Then you get rid of the tail if it's not to your taste. You can just get it off with your fingers. And then you peel it with your teeth like this. See that? I've made an incision reminiscent of a baby bell. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Then gently pry away the little edges that you've created, okay? Just go at it a little bit. You'll feel the skin come away from the flesh of the radish. And that's when you know you're doing a good job. And now you can start getting it away, do you see? Yeah? Now you can eat the skin. 1 second, let me get all the skin off and I'll come back to you. I've successfully removed all the skin. I hope you can see. And then you just eat it. Not the best radish I've ever had, but certainly not the worst. I would love to know what Aldi did to their radishes last week, because normally Aldi ones aren't that good. I don't know if they used a different kind of radish, or if the kind of radish that they use has come into season, or if it was just, I don't know, but it was delectable, let me tell you. Now I'm going to go enjoy this other radish.
Release them.
Another honourable mention would be balsamic onions. My local farm shop do these. I don't know if they do them anywhere else. I couldn't tell you. And I also couldn't tell you whether they pickle the onions in balsamic vinegar or if they get pickled onions and marinate them in a balsamic glaze or sauce. I really don't know what the process is to that, but they're delectable. Strangely enough, that's all I can think of. I know for a fact there are more weird eating habits that I have, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. So we'll keep it short but sweet. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you have any other Why can't I talk? Let me know in the comments if you have any weird eating habits. Oh, and fun fact, I don't like party food. I made a TikTok video about that too, if you really want to know the deal with that. I basically just can't deal with the fact that people have touched it, or I can't deal if food that I conceptualise of having to be hot, eating it cold. Like I can't do cold pizza. I can't do a cold sausage roll. I can't do cold meat unless it's like ham in a packet that goes in the fridge. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Anyway, like I said, let me know in the comments if you have any weird eating habits. Maybe we'll share some. I'll see you soon.